What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Punch Club. Episode 5 is here, and we did some pretty bad stuff last time around. I haven't actually had a chance to play on my own at all, so I'm going to try to recover without being terrible or something. I feel like, working out arms is less productive. Well, we can definitely pump some stamina. That's not necessarily a terrible thought, but we should probably also work. That might be a play. I don't know. We seem to be fairly under everything right now, so we need to go and get some stuff handled, get our work on, and hopefully get some stuff done. I'm hoping that we don't injure ourselves more. That would suck. Did that just go from 3 to 4? I feel like it did. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was always 4. I don't know. We definitely have unhappiness problems this time around. We have $50. We're going to go and we're going to come here and we're going to do some stuff. We might end up delivering some pizza. I don't know, guys. We got to get ourselves going again. We are quite underwhelming right now, and it's not great. So what we're going to do is come back here on foot. We're going to eat some food, probably do some resting, because resting is pretty useful. And I don't want to eat the spoiled burger. That does look pretty nasty. So we're just going to ignore that for now. We're going to come over here and lay down. We're going to take a nap. And we're going to hope that we're going to be strong enough to survive this. It's going to be a few days before we're actually good to go. Our next Rookie League fight is today. I'm thinking that we're probably not going to be able to handle it, to be honest. But we'll see. Maybe we can do it. It says our arm training is going to be severely hampered. That doesn't necessarily mean that we can't train, like I said. Getting our stamina back up and maybe our agility, it might be a thing we can do. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. We're going to come over here and eat some more grub. And we'll give it a shot, as I said. We're going to come back to the gym. We have $10 specifically for this. And we're going to come in here and get it done. Yes. We'll pay the entry fee, and we will work out on the treadmill, I believe. Our happiness should be over the 50% mark, and it is at 51%. It's barely there, but it's there. It is there. So we're just going to run on the treadmill, talk to the girls here, be like, oh yeah, I see you got your ponytail down here. She's got a top knot going on. It's crazy, I know. Alright, we're going to come on over here. We could technically jump rope, wouldn't be terrible. That should be agility and stamina. Why couldn't we get like a jump rope added to our home gym for like, I don't know, 20 bucks or something? I think that should be fine. Or even a high-end jump rope can't be that expensive, right? I'm not totally insane, am I? Only mostly insane. And I think that might be enough to put us just over the threshold there. Well, we're going to go attempt our fight here. Our position's 9. We're up against Gordon. I don't remember if Gordon beat us to death last time or not. I feel like Gordon is probably going to wreck us, and there's no way to get out of this. So let's just get crushed and continue on. We may be in a downward spiral. We might have to stop fighting for a little while, guys. Just focus on... Oh my gosh, we just got destroyed. It's not great. We might just have to focus on other things for a little bit until we can get a little bit further along, get some more training points. Well, even fighting here and losing, we drop down, we'll be able to win a fight. We'll get skill points for that. And as long as we're in the Amateurs League, we're actually going to get skill points no matter what. So even losing a fight isn't the worst thing that could ever happen to you. But we're about to get knocked on our... Nope, we didn't get knocked on our butt. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to continue fighting. We're going to be done, though. There's no way we're going to actually survive this. And there it is. The kick down on... Oh, no, we're still standing. Okay, and there we are. On our booty. Let's see if we can even drop them under 100. I doubt it. We're going to get knocked down again in a couple seconds, and there it is. So we lost the fight. We should have gotten 3 more points that time around. 28. We lost 60 health. Again, it's not ideal. You're not really progressing as well as you should. How do you feel about getting buff without training? Getting more buff without training? Well, that sounds great, Silver, but you know, magic, it isn't real, right? Haha, you can call it magic, but my friend calls it science. Or science. If you're interested, meet him at the sports equipment store. He'll have all the details. Alright, the potion vendor. Meet Silver's friend and maybe see a magic show? Well, it seems a little suspect. But hey, you know what? We got ourselves a skill tree. We are a little bit better off than we were before. And I really want to go down knee crush, but I don't think that's the play. I feel like getting this replaces punch still doesn't help me as much. This replaces uppercut. I think this is actually the one I need to get. Hits even harder, consumes more energy. And it debuffs a target for stamina. Does it consume more energy? Because I feel like the uppercut doesn't do that much. Let's go take a look here. The uppercut is 7. It does not consume more energy. Unless it's not taking into effect the 1.5. Alright, let's go back to the way of the bear. 0.8. I think it doesn't consume more energy. It doesn't seem like it does. Plus 0.8 of strength. Plus 2 strength. I don't know. It tells us it does. Alright, 1.5 damage plus 1.7 per strength, which is a total of 8. Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking that we're fine. We're going to go with it, guys. I'm assuming this is going to be the best thing we can get. Alright, we're going to unlock for 9. It replaces uppercut, and it will wind people a little bit more. We're going to hope that it's actually going to be good. We're not going to sign up for another fight for a while. We're going to try to get some stuff handled first. Well, we can't go back into the gym now because we actually did our fight. So we need to get out of here, and we need to... Let's go deliver a pizza. I think that's something we could probably do. Hey, kid, you look terrible. What just happened? Or, you look just terrible. What happened? It's just a scratch. Don't mention it. I'm still more powerful than anyone can imagine. Whatever you say, kid. Anyway, that wound looks kind of dangerous. If I were you, I'd have someone look into it. Any ideas? Really? Try Chinatown. There's a Chinese doctor there known for his curative abilities. And rice hooch. Thanks, Casey. Maybe I should really meet him. No worries, kid. Take care. Well, I had never been injured on my agility run, so it's kind of a new thing, so it's not bad. Alright, let's deliver a pizza, shall we? We will start our yob, and unfortunately not quite there yet. Again, we're going to skip a lot of fights, guys. We're just not strong enough. We need to get our stats up a bit more, and we need to definitely earn some more skill points, because if we don't, we're not going to survive much longer. Which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is probably a bad thing. 2 more days before we are fit as a fiddle, which is weird, because I don't particularly know how fit a fiddle is. Alright, here are our current traits. Won't lose strength below 4, but we do gain strength more frequently, but it's going to be hard for us to do. I suppose I could sign up. It's going to be 2 days before it's ready. It's a tough one. We still won't be able to train as efficiently. Let's go check out Chinatown and see what's there. Oh my, I have not been here before, guys. This is new to me. Hey, the Drunk Master. Alright, is it Jaka-chan? I doubt it. I highly doubt it, but maybe. Hi, I am injured. Can you help me? Sure, I know some old spells, but I need to buy certain ingredients. Acupuncture can heal all of your injury for sure. That just looks painful and unsatisfying. No, I don't have enough money for that anyway. See this? This is a bicep. It flexes when I do this. Alright, so I guess the next thing to do is really just, I guess, work the jobs. There's not much else we can really do at this point. I don't think we have enough food in our bellies to actually make it all the way through this, but it looks like we're gaining some strength. Our happiness is going down, but we're going to be resting soon, and, well, we were able to do that. That's perfect. Alright, so our next fight's in 2 days, and we will kind of passed out on our other deal as well. Definitely need to get some more food, and we'll be able to train very, very, very soon. So this is going to be okay. We're going to recover from this, guys. I promise you. I keep saying this, but I really, really means it. Alright, what we're going to do right now, I think, is go to the gym on foot, and we're going to actually talk to Silver here, and we're going to go with a hands pad training deal. And that would be the renovations, guys. If you're wondering what that banging sound is, that's exactly what's up. Alright, let's take a look here. It's 4, and our uppercut is gone now, so it's better. See, our actual punch is 4 as well, so this is definitely an increase. So we're going to go that route, and we'll just let it fly. So it does more damage, it's actually less energy, even though it says it's more, and it drains stamina. So my hope is that we'll actually break out ahead if we do this and we get the next punch replacement. we might actually be in a fairly decent spot. I don't know for sure. That's my guess. That's my hope, anyway. Alright, we got ourselves 2 skill points there, and we're going to leave. We're going to come down here. We got $5 left, and we're going to probably... I don't know. I think we're probably going to have to eat some food and rest. And then once we do that, we'll probably be okay again. Alright, we're going to rest. The food is enough to keep us there. We're healthy, we're happy, and we'll not be tired soon. And hopefully by the time we wake up, we'll be able to actually work out for realsies. Maybe even go out and do another day's worth of work, and then we'll sign up and we'll start again training, and everything should be good. We'll stay away from the ultimate fights until I'm pretty secure in what we're doing. Sorry guys, I probably rested a little bit longer than I needed to there. My bad. Alright, we're going to eat that. We're going to go into our home gym here and do some bench presses. I used to have a weight bench at home. It was alright, and I ended up, my parents actually got a Bowflex when I was younger, and that was really cool. And we got a treadmill. We had a bunch of home exercise equipment. It was actually really, really nice. The Bowflex was a lot of fun to use, and it worked pretty good. I gotta say, I was fairly powerful when I was a few years ago. I'd say about 5-6 years ago. I was a scary individual. I could definitely hurt a few fools. And working for FedEx Home Delivery, I delivered a lot of packages. So I was sitting around right around 200, 205. It's right where I sat, and you know I didn't have a lot of fat on me, so I was pretty buff. Now I'm definitely not as buff as I used to be. My wife's like, you used to have really good arms. What happened? The computer not being able to work. It's fine. It's okay, guys. It's totally okay. I still get on my, I wouldn't say my high horse, but I still get on doing some workout every once in a while. It's not that I do nothing ever at all. Forever and a day. It's fine. Alright, we're going to go here, and we're going to earn ourselves enough cash to buy some more food. Then hopefully also enough to get into the gym. And as such, it should give us a little bit of an advantage. Alright, so we had gains overall, which is fantastic. That's what we always want to see. We're going to bang out, hopefully, another day's worth, and we'll be able to have enough food to actually get some stuff accomplished. And we should be able to sign up for our fight, too. Our happiness is dwindling very, very, very low. Alright, we'll travel on foot. We'll have to do a little bit more resting. Greetings! Greetings to you. Alright, we're signing up today. We're not fighting in the Ultimate League. We'll probably drop back down in the Ultimate League until we're strong enough to actually get out there and get after it, as they say. Alright. Let's head back to... Oops, that is not the right button. Sorry, guys. Let's head back to the city map, go back home, go here. And... I guess we'll eat a little bit of food, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll wake up, and then we'll train in the house, and then we'll go to the gym. We'll do the hand pads training once again, and then we'll go into the actual gym and train until it's time to fight. And God willing, we'll actually survive it. It will be nice. Alright, we're going to get up as soon as we're able. There it is, and that is full capacity for us. We'll eat 2 of these, and we're at full food. We're really close to it. Our happiness is still a little bit low, which sucks, by the way. We gotta get our mood up just a bit more. Come on. A little bit more. That's gotta be close, right? There it is. We just hit the 50%. Actually, 56%. Okay. Alright, we'll go bang out some more weights. And then we'll head to the gym. We were actually up to 2 and 4. We're down to 4 and 2 now. It's not great. It's definitely not great. Alright, so that is nearly that. Okay, I kind of want to do a little bit more. We're going to do a little bit more here. We're going to get this going. And bam. And I want to drop the food down to about there, I think. Alright, we're going to go eat some food from our wonderful, wonderful thing here. We'll also be able to get enough money in the fight, I believe, that we can do more stuff. It's going to be pretty good. We can go here to Silver and be like, what's up, Silver? I want to do hand pads training. That's right. It's a lot like maxi pad training, only there's not a lot of training in that. Not that I know of, anyway. Either way, it's gross, so we're just going to pretend like it doesn't exist. Moving right along. I feel like we're going to get back into the swing of things. Fist to swing. No. We're going to get back into the swing of things pretty quickly here. Alright, we got 2 more skill points there. We're going to go into the gym. We're basically at full sleep and full food, and we're ready to just get some stuff handled right now. So I think what we're going to do first is go work... You know what? We'll work this thing first. We'll work a little bit on the old tire with the hammer, and we'll get ourselves up over the 2 mark for this. And hopefully before the day ticks over, is that going to be enough? It was, but then it dropped down again. Alright, so we gained 20, we lost 9, but we're doing good overall. Again, we're still holding strong here. Get a couple more smacks out on this, and then we'll switch up over to this. We'll get our agility on the heavy bag, guys. Don't you worry. Alright, we're going to bang out a couple of deep knee squats here, or deep knee bends with weights. It's just power squats, guys, I know. Bust out a few there. We're up into the 5 for our strength, which, again, it's a little risky. It's a little bit risky. Alright, we finished that up. We're going to go over here to the heavy bag and be like, bop, 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 bam! Just kind of wreck it. Get our agility up, and our agility is now over the threshold. Fantastic. I don't think we can do the weight bench again. We're about halfway through our day working out. We're about halfway through our food and our energy. We're looking pretty solid still. Alright, now we're going to come over here and get our strength on. And we might even be able to actually, let's finish off once this hits there. I think that's good. Let's finish off, see if we can't get back up to 4. Get back up to our fighting shape, our fighting conditioning here. We've had a series of negative effects against us here, so we're going to have to stay in the amateur league, probably avoid the ultimate fights for a little while, and then we'll see where that actually puts us. Alright, we're going to come over here, and we're going to do some more of these, get our strength up just a little bit higher. Alright, so that should be that, and let's go and see if we can't actually fight this time. We're up against Hexer Lamacho. Hopefully we wreck his face, I don't know, we'll see. We definitely have the stats on him overall, we just have to win the fight, so we'll see. Pretty big hits coming out right away. We're back up to 134 of our actual health, which is nice. A couple of big hits there. Our energy is actually holding way better than it has in the past, but again, this is not an agility fighter we're against, so not a lot of dodging and everything else. We're actually winning out overall, so that's pretty good. Just landed a pretty big hit there, and I think we might even knock him out in the first round. Let's see, do we have the strength? One more big hit? Oh, one more big hit. There it is. First round knockout, baby. What? Get wrecked. So we got our 3 skill points there, minus 10 health, 31 score change. Let's take a look at how we are actually stacking up overall here. So we only have 74 points. These guys both have 0. I mean, we're not doing great, but we're not doing terrible either. Alright, so we just won that, so we got our 74 points. We were probably at 0 before that. No, we had 30-something, so we're not that far down. We have 7. We need another point in order to do something. Mr. Kakuse, there we go. Mr. Kakuse is working pretty good. Salvador Punchez is doing some work as well. We fought Lenny, and he wrecked us. And then Gordon destroyed us, too. Hey, there's Roy. We haven't fought Roy yet. Hopefully we stay at the lower end and we can build up a bit. I think, again, I tried to reach too high, and it, well, cost us quite a bit. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. We've done quite a bit of work, and speaking of work, I think maybe we should go do some more. Let's go to the city map, and we can probably deliver some pizzas. That's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Talk to good old Casey over here and be like, what's up? We can say hi. Hi, Apu from the store told me that you have a vacancy. Ah, it's you, I'm Casey. Apu told me about your heroic actions. I need someone to deliver my pizza. Sounds good to me. That was the dialogue you guys missed before, by the way. I don't know why it decided to show up again, but hey, I'll take that, I guess. Alright, last day to sign up is here. We lost a little bit, but nothing actually dropped us below where we're at, so that's good. And this should be able to feed us and allow us to sleep a little bit as well. Alright, we're going to come back over here to the grocery store, and we're going to be like, hey, what's up, Apu? And we're going to come over here and be like, yep, you know how we do. We need our food. Alright, then we're going to head back down to our hacienda. And we're going to eat a little bit of grub because we want to be able to sleep long enough. So we'll sleep it off there. We'll come over here. I'm still concerned that we're not going to have enough to get everything done, but we should be able to hopefully get at least 75% of our sleep in. before. Man, we get like super hungry while we're sleeping. Just like brah. Oh, we got 78%, so we definitely shot over the goal I was reaching for. That's not bad. Alright, we're going to do the sign up now so I don't forget later on, and we're going to come back in here. And we're going to bang out a couple of these, and then we're going to actually have to go do another job. I might stop off and fight somebody at the bar. I don't know if that's going to work out for us or not. I really do need to get enough cash going for us to actually be able to afford the treadmill here, so we can actually get a little bit more both cardio and core strength training here. Oh, we got quite a bit done there. I think that's not so bad. Alright. So we did that. Let's go stop off at the bar, like I said. Alright. Our fight is tomorrow. We're going to continue to skip the ultimate fights until I feel like we can actually win it. We'll get another one of these nasty boigas. Ah, nothing here. Oh, okay. Well, apparently we can't stockpile those disgusting things. Alright, let's test ourselves. Okay. We're up against Casual Claws. I don't know. He just looks like he's dressed all cat. Well, I suppose he got fancy shoes on. That's alright. Alright, we're up against a 335. He looks like he's got a fairly basic skill set. Oh, our agility went down. Well, I think we should still be able to win this. We'll see. He's actually got way more health than we do. And it's all going to be based off of energy consumption here. I think we're going to actually hit harder if we just don't burn ourselves out, if we don't gas out. I think we'll be okay. We're staying right on par with him. I think he might have a slight... Actually, we're just beating the living poop out of this guy. He does not have a chance at all against us. Oh my gosh, we just knocked him down. We almost killed him in round 1. We almost burned through 137 of his health. My goodness. Alright, we're going to fight it again. See if we can't land a few more blows here. And those dodges make me super nervous, though. I'm not going to lie. Come on. Get after it, buddy. Get after it. Come on. Like one more big hit. And nope. Come on. Even a small hit at this point. Oh, he's got 1 hit point. Alright, just walk up, straight punch him in the jaw. Come on, do it. Nope, you missed. There it is. Alright, so we won that fight. We held off just enough with our stamina that we didn't fall. And we took next to no damage. We lost 8 health. We got 4 skill points and 30 happiness. Did we get any cash that time? No, we didn't. We saw $1. $1. Alright, so we're going to go with Boxing Punch. This should give us a little bit of an edge. This shouldn't be too bad either to get that going. What does that lead to? Countercross. Counterattack can be delivered from defense state. Reduce opponent's energy level on hit. Interesting. Alright, if we get that, what are we going to go with next? Block modifier. If active, any strike that you block temporarily reduces enemy's agility. That's not bad. Replaces high punch. Hard to hit, but deals massive damage to the opponent. Oh yeah, that's terrible. That is a terrible, terrible skill. And this one deals a lot of strength-dependent damage, but it's pretty hard to hit too. Alright, and then what's the elbow here? Debuffing strike causes disorientation, greatly reduces the opponent's agility, so they won't be able to dodge as well or land their shots. Now what's triple punch? Strike modifier, if active, causes boxing punches to be delivered in series more often and reduces their energy consumption. That does sound pretty good. Alright, we're going to go here with this. Get that bad boy up and running. And I believe the next skill point that we grab is probably going to end up being the basic skill all the way at the end over here. And get ourselves another active skill. I think that's going to be my best bet or my best play. Alright, we're going to go back to work and we're going to work out while we work. Hopefully we'll get some stamina and whatnot up and running here. Who can say, though? We are definitely not fighting for a living here. We are barely surviving. Definitely not off our wages here. Alright, so we've lost a little bit of our energy and a little bit of our agility. But overall, again, we're not that far down. We should be able to still return to the gym. We don't have much in the way of food or energy right now. So what I think we'll do is we'll come over here. We'll eat this. I know it's painful and unsatisfying to do that. Let me be clear. I am very, very well aware of that. I'm hoping that sleeping will keep our health or push our health up into the right spot. Our mood is actually over the 52%, which is perfect. Over the 50%, I should say. Alright, our losses were fairly large that time around. We're going to go back to sleeping, though I kind of wish we didn't have to. Get up as soon as you can. There we go. Alright, so we lost a little bit there. Should be able to do some working out again. That'll put us in a pretty good spot. And our fight is today. So what we're going to do is come over here. We're going to bang out a little bit on this until we drop below the 60 mark. And then we're going to get up and get out of here. Alright. We're going to go back to the gym and finish off our training before the fight, as we often do, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll break off the episode, I think. That is going to be fantastic. Hopefully we actually win some cash doing the fight this time around. But there is no guarantee that will be a thing. We'll give it a shot. Alright, there's our 10 bucks. We're going to go with this. And see if it's not going to be enough to put us over the top for our agility. And then we'll have to go work on stamina right after. A little bit more for agility, a little bit more for stamina. Kind of wish our stamina would stop just draining underneath. Alright, that's probably enough. Good, our agility's back up to the 2. We're going to run in place here on the wonderful treadmill of doom, and that will put us up over the 4 threshold as well. And then we're going to go work the heavy bag and just buff everything a little bit more. And we're going to have to hope that we, well, survive this next fight that is coming up in just a little bit time. A little bit of time. And that's pretty close. I guess that's close enough. Alright, folks, let's go and do our fight. Alright, we're up against Song Mo again. That's perfectly fine. We should be able to pretty much obliterate him like he's nothing, so... Let's see, what do we have here? This is a 4 with an 8 punch. This is a 5 with a 10. Okay. That's legit. This is a 10. Wow. That's pretty insane. Alright. So we're just going to probably murder Song Mo right here. I don't think he's got any prayer at all surviving. We're just going to wail on him until he falls down. Where this is definitely a first round knockout. Like 100%. So a few more skill points coming our way and down. Just bsh, 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 bsh. Victory. Alright, so simple. I don't even think he landed a shot on us. We lost 0 health that time around. Our league score went up by 28, which is actually pretty low for us. We were fairly accurate. Hey, you there, fella. You was unstoppable. Yeah, I was. That was great last time, right? How about going again? Yeah, that was great, but I need to train. Yeah, great. Let's go do it. Alright, that's how it's done. I need to go now. My sister's returning from college. She's a smart girl. Stop around my place sometimes. I'm always glad to see you. Deal, Roy. I'll stop by as soon as I rest from the last fight. Roy is a good guy. Yeah, he is. Everybody loves Roy. Roy is the man. Alright, we can sign up again. I think we're going to. I think we're going to sign up right now. We're going to get this underway as quickly as we can. Roy's house is down there. Well, let's go down there and actually see what's going on with Roy. Alright, we gained 72, we lost 45, we gained 41, lost 18, 97. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. We still have everything under wraps. Hey, Roy. Hey, fella, glad to see you. Okay, what's up? Well, I went to pick up my sister, but my car broke down. Dang, I bet that was a pain. Yeah, but anyway, I've told my sister about you, how great you are. She's not really that impressed with all the fighting stuff we do. But hey, you should go say hi to her. You're a great guy. Haha. Alright, let's go meet Adrian, Roy's sister. Hope she's not like him. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll make sure to say hello. Great, now come on, let's talk tactics crap. Haha. Then we can go train together. Sweet. Ask Roy to join your workout, or Joy to join your workout. I don't know. Let's go talk to Adrian. How you doing? How you doing? I'm a friend of Roy's. Hopefully he mentioned me. Oh, hey, yeah, he hasn't stopped talking about how super cool you guys are. He's just as braggy as he was when he was a kid. You've met Adrian. High five. I'm Adrian. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. I need to talk to Roy. Win Adrian's affection. This is probably going to be more difficult than your fights. You don't know how bad my fights have been going. Let me tell you. Alright, let's go talk to Roy again. Alright, let's suggest a spar. That might be a thing we can do. Let's try that. Hey, Roy, let's fight. Don't be chicken. Oh, you're asking for it now, fella. Let's do it. But I need to fix my car. It's still burnt out from before. Want to help me out? You scratch my back and all that. Now, I did some reading on this, guys, because I was never able to fix this car. Basically, you're earning rep points with Roy, while you're fixing different things and doing various stuff for him. So you never actually officially fix his vehicle. Like, I spent a couple days trying this and it just didn't work. So that's something to be aware of. Like, if you bang on this, you'll spend energy and everything else. I don't even know if you get anything from it short of Ray rep, or Roy rep, as it were. Alright, well, let's ask about the sister. Yeah, Roy, your sister is, how do I put this, rather attractive. It runs in the family, and hey, she's smart too. Let me tell you a secret, I think she liked you. I don't know, Roy, it doesn't look like that. I'm saying so. You know what? She likes flowers. Think about that. Okay, Roy, thanks for the advice. No props, fella. I think hanging out with a great guy like you would do her good. Alright, well, let's go to the bar. Seems like a legit thing. So, Roy, what about going to the bar? Yeah, let's do it, fella. And there's Chex Mix, pizza, beer, more beer, and stuff. Hey, I guess that things were spoiled. We lost 50 health, 5 energy, 10 happiness, and 10 food. The bar always gives you random buffs, or in this case, debuffs. I've never actually had that bad of a thing show up before. That was pretty brutal. Definitely did not enjoy that. Alright, we're gonna hop on in here. What do we have right now? We could fight at the horrible ultimate fight, but we're definitely gonna lose that, so we're not gonna do that right now. We'll come bang out a couple of push-ups, and then that's where I'm gonna break it off, guys. Hopefully this episode went a little bit better than the last episode. I mean, the last episode was pretty abysmal, and I do apologize for that, folks. It wasn't 100% my fault, but yeah, we were in a pretty bad spot. We lost the ultimate fight. Strength fighters have to take it a little bit slower. They just can't go crazy. Like my agility fighter, I don't... Did I ever lose a fight? I'm not even sure if I ever lost a fight. I'm sure I did. I must have lost at least 1 or 2. But I never got injured in an ultimate fight. I mean, it's pretty different. It's pretty different being an agility fighter as opposed to a strength fighter, so... There is that. Anyway, folks, this is where I'm going to break off the episode. Hopefully you had fun, and if you did, I will see you again relatively soon with the next installment of Punch Club. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.